Yes, we are live. Yes. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to our weekly edition. We are the Empowered Circle. I am your host for tonight. My name is Lonnie, coming to you live in Ontario, Canada, and it's 11 o'clock in the evening. Welcome for tuning in. So, I will give you a little background of myself. I am a solo mom. I am a healthcare provider by profession, and I'm doing this business on my free time. So, the most comprehensive question that you can hear, the reason why we're always here every night is, what is this business really about? Okay, so many people think it's all about selling products or chasing people, but that's not my experience. For me, this business is about learning valuable digital skills that can help to grow personally and professionally. It's about learning how to use the social media with purpose. And it's about creating content that inspires people. It's about communicating effectively, building relationships, and connecting with people who are really looking for solutions. Instead of chasing people, we'll learn how to attract them by sharing our story, providing value, and being authentic. So tonight, I have five accountability partners all over the globe. We will explain in their own initiative, in their own opinion and understanding, what is this business all about. So we'll pass on to my second guest is Coach Joyce. Your turn, please.
Thank you, Lonnie. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Joyce. I am so happy to be here to be part of this group. And good evening from Canada, good morning, Philippines, or good afternoon on the other side of the world. I am from Ontario, Canada. Did I say that already? I think I did. But I'm also from the Bicol region in the Philippines. But I mostly say I'm from Canada because I lived in Canada for so long. So, anyway, today our topic is about what is this business? You see, there's six of us discussing this. So, I will discuss, I have a subtopic to discuss with you guys that this business is a skilled based business. What does that mean? It's like, why is it a skill based business? One of the biggest misconceptions people have is that success in an online business is about luck or having a huge following. The truth is, it's about learning valuable skills. Think about any profession, whether you're a teacher, a nurse, a mechanic, or an entrepreneur. You first learn the skills before you become confident. This business is no different. It's not about being born with experience, it's about being willing to learn. In this business, I've had the opportunity to develop skills that I never thought I would have. I've learned digital marketing, how to use online platforms to reach people in an authentic and meaningful way. I've learned content creation, how to create posts and videos that educate, inspire, and provide value. I've learned personal branding, how to show up as myself, share my story, and build trust by genuine, not perfect. And one of the biggest lessons has been attraction marketing. Instead of chasing people or convincing anyone, I focus on sharing valuable content, educating others, and letting those who are genuinely interested come to me. That completely changed the way I looked at business. For me, it's not about selling, it's about serving. It's about learning skills that can help you communicate better, build relationships, and create opportunities over time. And the beautiful thing is, there are skills you can carry with you wherever life takes you. So if you've ever thought, I don't know enough, or I've never done anything like this before, remember this. Nobody starts as an expert. Every successful person was once a beginner who decided to learn. The question isn't, do I really have the, the question is, no, let me correct that. The question isn't, do I really have the skills or do I have the skills? But ask this question, am I willing to learn them? Because when you're teachable, coachable, and committed to growing, amazing things can happen. So that's all for me. Thank you so much for listening. And I will move on to our next speaker, Atinaini.
Yes.
Hi. Hi, everyone. Good day to all, wherever you are in this part of the world. I am Naini for my family. That's how they call me. And Nanette for everyone. uh, that's why sometimes it's really conflicting because my what they call this my profile account name is Tiny. Okay, anyways, maybe I have to correct that one. Anyways, I am from British Columbia, Canada, but originally from the Philippines. I am a mother of three and a grandma of three lovely kids. And I am from in the Philippines. I came from Marikina, and I'm also an Ilocano and a Pangasinense. So today I'd like to talk about one important part of our business, and it's about solving problems. So when people hear the word business, they often think it's all about selling. But for me, this business is actually about helping people discover options. So let's face it, life has become more expensive. The cost of, groceries keeps rising, utility bills are higher, fuel prices fluctuates. It's not stable, and many families are feeling the pressure. Even those with full-time jobs are looking for, ways to create extra income, save for retirement, travel more, or simply enjoy life without constantly worrying about money. So that's where this business comes in. We are not here to convince anyone or pressure anyone. We simply share our story. We share why we started, what we've learned, and how this opportunity has given us hope for a better future. For me personally, I wanted something that could help me build an additional income while still working. Yes, at this age of mine, at age 67, I'm still working. Because as I mentioned earlier, there are high, because of the high cost of living.
Yeah.
And because retirement and the pension itself will not be able to, support the retirement stage in life. So I wanted something that could help me build an additional income while still working. I didn't want to rely on just one source of income. I wanted more choices, more flexibility, and eventually more time with my family. When we connect with people, we don't tell them what they have to do. We simply provide information. We answer their questions honestly and let them decide if it's the right fit for them. If it's okay with them to, to go or enter into this kind of business. So just like when someone recommends a good book, a great restaurant, or a useful app, then we share something that has made a positive difference in our life. So that decision is always for theirs to decide or to agree or to choose to. So they have the options. We don't give them any pressure on, to accept or to decide to accept this business. It's all their option and their choice. So not everyone will be interested, and that's perfectly okay. Our goal is to convince everyone. Our goal is to connect with the people who are looking for solution and are open to learning something new. So sometimes it's All someone needs is to know that another option exists, and that's what we're offering. So if you're someone who's been looking for an extra stream of income, wants more flexibility, or is simply curious about what we do, we are happy to share more information with you, not to pressure, no obligation, just a conversation. So thank you so much for listening. And remember, sometimes one conversation can open the door to new possibilities. Have a wonderful day, and I will pass the
Torch.
torch. I will
Pass
pass
the
the torch
torch to
to
us.
Vilma,
Sis Gilma. That's okay.
another
That's a
business
new term.
partner. We'll be sharing with you more
Pass the torch.
information and more engaging conversation. Thank you.
Yeah. Hi. Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon to whichever part of the globe you are. My name is Gilma Poblador. I'm an educator back home, but I'm a healthcare provider, a healthcare aide here in Canada. I'm here from. I'm actually from Alberta, Canada, and I've been here for 35 years. That very long, right? But then here in this business, we are the empowered
Sir.
women who are successful right now. And we are here to empower you, ladies and gentlemen, who are tuning in. We want to answer some frequently asked questions, actually. That's why we come to you live. And the question is, what is this business about? The three ladies that said something about the business just right now is really really convincing. Yeah, that's what they get from getting into the business. Now what can I say about it? Well, what you get when you decide to join this community is a step by step support and a beginner friendly video based training. We really have this training that you can't resist to look at when I first started. But then life here in Canada is something different. You know, we have to have three sources of income before we could enjoy our lives. I've been to so many struggles, and that's the reason why I look around for something else, something new, and something different. At this retirement, let's say when you are retired like me, when you wait for the government support, it could hardly get you by. Just telling you frankly, I retired, but my bills did not retire. So that's the one thing that everyone, even the younger ones, should think about. Just when you come to Canada, life is good. Okay. They think you have a lot of money, but that's totally opposite of it. Especially when you're alone, because I'm a single mom, and well, I have a kid to raise. But now, since I started this business, life is so easy. I go walk in the morning. I did retire, and I'm thinking of retiring the third the third business that I have. Sorry to say, but well, maybe I can retire. But one more thing, I have to tell anyone that we also have a community support in this business. we have a very nice community, just like the women who are empowered like us, who supports us. And we have that accountability partner who doesn't leave us. So we usually look around, wait for people, and ask people's help when we needed one. So just telling you, if you want to come and join this community, just give us just give us a heads up. These five ladies with me can help you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So you're gonna pass on the torch to Sis
Yes,
Gifty?
our next speaker is Gifty.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You did good. Hi, everyone. My name is Gifty Asoma. Greetings to you wherever you are. Whether it is in the morning, in the afternoon, you are in the East Coast Pacific time, according to your time. I send some greetings to you. And I am a mom of four. I am an immigrant from West Africa, Ghana, currently living in the United States, Massachusetts. In the healthcare, and I'm running this online digital business as well. And the question that I mostly get is, can I do this business on a flexible schedule or around my schedule? And the answer is absolutely yes. Why? Because somebody like me, as a mom, when I am going to work in the morning, my children are sleeping. I wake them up when I'm on the road. By the time I get home, they are all sleeping as well. It is only my daughter, sometimes she waits for me to pull my car in the driveway before hugging me before she goes to bed. And working around my schedule plus this online digital business didn't just come because I was running the business. What actually happened was a terrible thing. I went to work one day and I pass out. I wake up in an ICU. Can you imagine? I spent so many days, about 3 weeks. So when I came home, I was on disability and looking at like one of us say, when you retire or when you are on leave or something happened, the bills doesn't pause. It keeps going over and over. Paying my car note, my children, going to physical therapy, everything. Then one thing that I also realized was, you know what? You can't take somebody's job like your own. So at some point, when I went back again, my health was deteriorating every now and then. So I decided that, you know what? Why don't I look for something that I can build around my schedule to see if I can definitely quit from the healthcare or do it on the side. So, based on research, one time I found this online digital business on Facebook when somebody was talking about the flexibility. There was a mom playing on the playing ground. And when I listened to her story, it was something similar to mine. So, I resonated with her. That's when I reached out and I questioned her, and she told me so much about it. So, she said, go and work the webinar. I said, I am already a busy mom. So I'm looking for something that will work around my schedule. If not, I won't be able to do it because already my hands are full. After work, I have to take care of the home. I have to take care of my children. I was going to school at the same time. In fact, I was going to school to become a respiratory therapist, and I have just 2 semesters to finish when I had this episode. So she said, no, this business is something that you can work around your own schedule. You build it because the system is available 24/7, 7 days a week. And even though we are under one umbrella, everybody is running their own business as they wish. So I said, okay, why not? And honestly, when I came in, I saw what I wanted. I am able to build this business around my schedule, my family schedule, anytime because the system is available. I can go in anytime and do my work. And it's not like something like the traditional job that you have to be strictly there on time. If your time, your shift, or your time start at fixed time, you have to be there. This is not like that. This is flexible, and I work on it as I go. My break time, my free time, lunch time, sometimes weekend, sometimes early in the morning before I start with, sometimes overnight. So this is one business that you can run it anywhere. And one thing I like also about it is because it's a digital and global business, you are able to run this business across the world, irrespective of your time, provided you have the Wi-Fi, because the system, we have the sales to everything that you need in this business has been provided. So even when you are not present to watch the mastermind and other things that we do online, we have a recorded version that you have it available 24/7. So anytime. So if you're a busy mom or a busy parent or a busy professional, all of us are professionals here. And you see, based on hearing, everybody is working, yet we are running this. So it is not something like you have a fixed day that this is the time that I have to provide my work, like when I was going to school by 12 a.m. You see how you do it at your own pace. You build it around you do it according to your family schedule. That is the reason why I'm here. If we were selling or doing others, I don't think I would be able to do it. But finding this online digital business has given me so much hope because as a health worker, I was even talking to somebody this morning. My one of my sister is working in the healthcare. Those of us who work taking care of the elderly. If the person's money finish, excuse me for my language, they pass away, then it's like you are starting life all over. You stay home. The money that you have saved, that is when you are going to use it to pay bills if they haven't called you. So finding this business has given me so much hope. Hoping in the future I will quit and be there 24/7. So if you are anybody out there, this business works for anybody's schedule. The only thing is you have to be willing to work on your business. You have to be willing to work on your business. You can pause, you can start, you can do it full time, part time. Some people are doing it around their schedule, either full time, part time, full time and part time, depending on how you want it and how your availability is. So if anybody is out there who is looking for a flexibility, work around your schedule plus your family time, this is the best online digital business ever that I will recommend. We are here to support each other. Look at our great accountability partners. Our coach are here. Our coaches are here. The bosses are here. And you can reach out if you have any question. You don't even have to aim or somebody specific. You just put your question there. Before you know it, somebody has answered it. What an amazing business, an amazing community. It doesn't put stress on you as long as you are willing to do the needful, showing up consistently. And like I said, because it is around your schedule, you choose your time, your availability, your presence when you want to show up. But if you are doing all this, I think you will be good. So if anybody is around who wants to join us, you are more than willing to welcome. Thank you. And at this point, I will pass it on to my fellow business entrepreneur, Benita. Thank you.
Wow. Wow. Thank you so much, Gifty. So before I proceed, I would like to shout out to our viewers, Nining Nicolas. Good morning to you from the Philippines. And she said always watching here in San Miguel, Bulacan. Hello, San Miguel, Bulacan. Good morning, and how's everyone there? All right. So thank you so much for staying with us from the beginning until now. You're still there, and we really appreciate you. If you have some question, you can drop your question. Okay. So now, I would love to say thank you so much to the five empowered women here. I'm so moved by their stories because all of us have our own stories. And now, before I move on, I would love to introduce myself. I am Benita. Um, Originally from Mindanao, Philippines, Bisaya. So hello mga Bisaya, where are you now? You can comment below. And I retired early because of my health challenges. So I was really moved by Sis Gifty's story. We are almost the same and a teacher background, and I also a proud digital business owner. So tonight, our question is all about what this business about. So this business is I'm touching about you are building an online asset. This is a business that we have to do online. So many of us were taught to trade our time for money, right? So there's nothing wrong with honest work. I did not, I did that for many, many years myself. But an online business gives you the opportunity to build something that can continue to work and grow over time, even when you're not actively working every hour. That's the beauty of this business. So, an online asset is something you create today that can continue bringing value tomorrow. So you think it like this way, okay? If I work an 8 hour shift, I'm paid for those 8 hours. Tomorrow I start again, right? But when I created a helpful Facebook post, record a short reel, while write a blog or a website, those pieces of content can continue reaching people long after I publish them, right? So someone might discover my video I made 6 months ago and connect with my story. So, and then they can connect me today, right? So that's what we mean by building an online asset. So, example of online assets is your personal brand, your Facebook content, your videos and reels, and your website or landing page, your email list, and also your skills you develop, such as communication and digital marketing. So this become valuable resources that can continue working for you over time. So when I had to stop working because of my health, I realized how much my income depended on my physical ability to work. Right, so that's one reason I became interested in learning digital skills. I wanted to build something that wasn't limited to the number of hours I could physically work. So I'm still learning every day, but every post, every live, and every video is another small brick in something I'm building for the future. So, building an online asset doesn't happen overnight. It happens one post, one conversation, one lesson, and one act of consistency at a time. So, the seeds you plant today may become opportunities to you never imagined tomorrow, right? So remember this, you don't just work for today, build something that can continue serving people and creating value in the future. Stay consistent, trust the process, and keep moving forward. Okay, God bless everyone, and back to you, host.
Yeah, so thank you so much for all the golden nuggets. So I hope they're gonna give us a clear understanding to all our viewers. And overall, what is the business about? It's very simple. It's about personal growth, learning valuable digital skills, building meaningful relationships, and helping people find solutions that can make a positive difference in their lives. So, uh, on the top of that, I will say something about what is the business about. It's very simple, right? Our business is about helping people learn digital marketing skills while using a proven online system. We share our personal journey, provide value through content, connect people with educational resources. Everything is designed to the beginner friendly with mentorship and coaching support and a community to guide you every step of the way. So, for our closing, remember, people don't join because of the business. They join because they see hope. People wanted for a change. Uh, so they stay because experience support is the most important here, and you're not alone in this business. So thank you again to all our business partner, my business partners, accountability partners, and to all the Empowered Circle. Thank you for your time. And I hope our viewers can get tons of information about what we discussed tonight. So again, I'm your host, Lonnie, and we will see you again next Monday. So thank you so much. And we will see you again next week.
Thank
So,
you.
thank you,
Thank you.
everyone. God
Thank you,
bless.
everybody.
And
Bye for now.
bye for now.